Oh, he breaks it early. Gets the headshot, gets the round win, and RRQ just pull the rug out from underneath Gen G.
I'm not even sure at what point it started to go so wrong. I mean, right here, I guess, cuts off the rotation. And then you've got the classics already lined up. Of course, a little bit of misfortune on the timing as well. But even though Xfero doesn't get the kill on the flank, it also just draws enough time. Trying to spin his way to a defuse. Doesn't quite come together.
Now, RRQ full Vandals into just the 3 Sheriffs here. I mean, the Gen G of old are masters of pulling off the Thrifties, but
obviously, some things you'd like to keep the same. See if Gen G's able to. But
oh,
off the tracers!
Oh, what a shot from Lakia.
Okay.
He still got it!
He still got it. He's been training.
Saw the head there. Doesn't want to overextend. We'll just go ahead and send out the drone, try to get an idea of the numbers, and we'll hear all that gunfire.
Right here.
Still not sure if you want to call over all your teammates on the Gen G side to the A site, though.
Raised, smoke cycled forward here, but Jimkin not really going to. Really Bolt going to be sent over, gets the catch, I just do believe. Tucks in behind the box, gets blinded up, eventually flushed out. Actually get the headshot on the crazy guy, falls to 20 health. Over to Ash. Just trying to be the tip of the spear, perhaps. Scout out the site, get some information here for his teammates, but no, he's right back into heaven. Time starting to get away from them, though. As the push comes through, jump around the corner. Ash going to be good for one. Down, 2 charges away from the lockdown, but overall, not a bad effort from Gen G.
Valorant League
3 rounds over them, 96.
Cuman diadakan di off-season.
Do their darndest to try to keep things in control, despite the weaker weaponry, but it's Xfero, one of the key members, who was able to figure out how to shut down Gen G, especially on this map of Haven. He was able to come back into the game with a 4K. That keeps Gen G still just full steps behind. Now, finally, the operator for texture. This could be the difference maker.
Oh, backs away. Right as the ult comes through, and that's going to be Lakia down.
Oh, but that just shifts everything for Gen G. RRQ wants to take this opportunity to explore the C side.
They're frantically scrambling now.
Said if he can dance around his util, but he's going to take a safer position, which I would agree with. Overall, from a macro perspective, hey, if they come C, all we want to know is that they've taken over the site. We don't have the members to take control of it. We can't fight it right now. You got to cut your losses if you're Gen G.
Bagaimana
get the nano off,
untuk memulai
a little bit of damage dealt to the players of RRQ. Now go for the full assault here onto the C side. Paranoia thrown across. Caron does get his vision back, but Cushy swoops around. He's completely surrounded. Given that you have this operator, it's going to be a 3-player save for Gen G as RRQ hit double digits.
Yeah, I mean, Caron playing on site, it's one of those things where damned if you do things out, but the moment you give away, you know, that death, the round is over. You give away the site, the round is pretty much over as well. So I don't know if you can really fault him, but it didn't look like he had the best chances. And now, like you said, with the save, they'll try to keep control of the operator. This time he gets shut down immediately. A bit of a curveball position from Texture, getting nullified in the middle of the map.
Warpath that they've got but pulling off the Thrifty, now running this back up to 10. It is looking like they have a vice grip here on Haven. Here's the reveal into the kill from Cushy. So Lockett dead.
Nice.
Pretty much middle of the site. Had to suspect that it was going to be a ping reveal from that drone. So second timeout call now for Gen G as they look to run this back.
Oh man, I don't know if you have too much you can share though, given how some of these earlier rounds have gone. It's really just the first picks disrupting the entire hold. Then you're put into these positions. But that's the difficulty about a lot of these 3-site maps that we have in Valorant, is that when you are on the back foot, you really just have to kind of go for an all-in. You got to choose a side of the map, push it out a little bit. So we do see fans here to even cheer on Zinx, bringing out a little memorabilia from back when he was on DRX Academy, it seems. And of course, Jovi also has this chance to speak with his team. Both coaches can use it.
Yo, you got to full screen that.
There you go. Up. It's all right. We got a couple more seconds. No!
Oh! We'll never know.
I did read ace.
Ah.
So presumably it's for texture.
The secret of never-ending youth was on that phone, and we'll just never actually.
We'll never know. It actually requires texture to get an ace and win the match.
The coordinates of the Holy Grail.
So that spam to keep the attackers at bay, make sure that they can't make any early moves. But what do you do off of that, Gen G? Where are you taking that space? Where can you get a little bit more information? These are the questions you have to solve for.
Now it's just defaulting, but Sphero just catches the shot. Caron not dead, and once again, that starts to cause this shift here for Gen G. They now have that weaker side of the map, so they have to shift players over.
And the recon right after on A. I mean, it's kind of in a mistiming. Sure, you see the neon.
Texture in a fairly committed position. Now their own drone getting ready to fly through. Backs away to try to avoid this one. Has been spotted, but splits the difference between the two players. The kill not found. Goes back in, re-aggresses, finds the shot. Jemkin down. Does he go for a little bit more? He does, and Crazy Guy absolutely punishes him for his hubris.
Yeah, had to swing a bit too far wide. Slick's not quite there for texture. And then they go for a little control of the B side. I mean, RRQ is just pushing and pulling Gen G at all ends of the map.
I mean, they've kind of given you a freebie, I would think, because, okay, Lakia interrupts it here with the Hunter's Fury.
Melek banget.
Survives. Lockdown available. And he's thinking, well, I might just send this. I don't think it's going to be the most necessary here as Lakia frantically looking for a kill, but as those shots come through, Ash coming up with the 2, but I just don't think he's going to be able to get anything else done from here. Has to. Could have just taken it and gone for the save, but instead Gen G continued to commit in. They just lose more and more as the round goes on.
Yeah, I get it. You don't want to let RRQ get so close to wrapping up the map, but I mean, without the extra support there, Ash.
Please.
The age-old problem of teams on Haven on defense is that you're trying to get too much of an advantage on all 3 parts of the map. You just don't have the members to do that.
Kickoff push is back.
You're running out of time. You're running out of opportunities here for Gen G. Texture changing it up. Puts
11.
himself forward. There's no alarm bot in
Easy win,
mid.
guys.
Might just be able to find a godly timing here.
Servernya kah?
As he swings around.
Dari servernya kah, guys? Bukan dari aku kan?
He's working his way over
Karena
towards
dari
garage,
aku
but
juga
he's
agak
not
ngelek
gonna be able
ini.
to get the catch here.
Coba guys, kalian sambil buka
Doesn't see anybody.
But as soon as he checks in,
browsernya, kalau emang di kalian ngelek berarti
Texture's eyes
kemungkinannya
right over towards C. Caron able to dodge. The Paranoia playing very far forward, very committed. Gets the pivot to find the second kill there.
Coba guys, sambil kalian coba lihat dari browsernya. Mungkin ini kita sambilan jadi live chat aja ya teman-teman ya. Soalnya dari aku sendiri juga agak nge-lag. Dari server subnya juga nge-lag. Jadi udah. Coba guys, gimana guys?
At a 1v2, Lakia with just a classic in hand. Weapon still a world away. He's got a recon, but Magnet does not have a clutch.
Okay.
Zinx will get them over the line. Gen G stop RRQ from breaching map point.
Just barely so.
Sekarang banyak tim yang yang lagi rame-ramenya naikin player academy guys, untuk penyesuaian nanti di on season.
Starts there, buys enough time, gives you a bit of a numbers advantage. The answer back was crisp. I don't know if Trisha should be too mad, but Zinx getting his moment. You can see the nerves get into him a little bit. Was holding his breath for too long. The rookie years.
Texture revealed.
Wah, nge-lag banget sih.
Sprinting their way over towards C. So they're still going to try to commit onto this one.
Yeah, guys.
Jemkin just going to be sliding past that Sync weapon. He's here in the opening. Karon at back plat, able to find the kill. Tries to go for the setup there on the lockdown. Thinks better of it. Holds it for the moment. The swing out. Finds another shot. Magnet dead.
Oh
Karon.
Tolong. Ini gimana nontonnya? Astaga Tuhan.
3 away from tying it up, starting to look a bit more alive. Gears are turning, but RRQ are still out in front.
Yeah, I thought RRQ was about to just reach map point on that one as they changed the tempo. It was a good time to do it if you think about the overall flow of the rounds, where you just say,
Astaga.
end of the map, since we're trying to push and pull too much, let's go for a barrel through, and Karon just says, this is where I thrive. Even when he was playing the Omen, it's when he anchored that he shined the best. Oh boy. I mean, immaculate game. Honestly.
Yeah.
Nggak boleh gitu guys.
Magnet's down to 1 health, by the way.
Tidak boleh gitu teman-teman. Astaga, ini nonton apaan anjir. Tidak boleh begitu guys.
In the previous round now has it, sends it before they can try to get the plant in play. Zinx
Antara
find the catch and kill. Look at this rotation call.
Yeah, but look at Karon. He's ahead of it.
That's the one I was talking about. He is all the way out here into mid. Perfectly read. Gen G now just 2 away. Starting to make a very serious go of this.
It feels like something started to click for Gen G after the timeouts. Starting to think about the pacing, how to adapt to it, how to provide that fast backup, cut your losses on the other side of the map, focus on where the action is, and it is paying off. Eyes on the prize, and that's going to force the last time out in regulation as RRQ uses their second.
Up to 11, and then let the other team come back in and win the map. And try to avoid that. We'll see. Play call Jovi's got up his sleeve. This secured and at least locked in for OT, if not the map one itself.
And a lot to share in his mind, but it seems like so does Gen G. I mean, these two teams, there's a reason it's always been so intense. Even the coaching staff, they're always giving it their all because they respect each other so much. It's always been such a close match. And here at the SVL 20.
Well, Gen G that is finding their footing is certainly a scary prospect. 3 ultimates to work with here. Overdrive as a backup. Texture with the operator. The pit as well. But now it looks like Zinc's not in a position where he's going to be sending that off the rip. It's likely going to be some pre-fire into window again. Zakia changing up, puts himself onto the opposite side of the map, and let's find a tiny little bit of damage here. It's a crazy guy.
Ini kalau kalian agak ini,
trying to counter spam him, but well, good luck.
Yeah, they're not able to really land the shots. But they will force him away from that position.
Drone now leading the charge. With the reveal, yeah, has to back away. Or too risky to stick around.
So RQ's first step, disrupt the C side, eliminate some of that Killjoy util.
Nanti ada banner Valorant.
Sure, if Gem the Odin's still here, and that's really throwing a wrench in RQ's plans.
Ya Tuhan, lag-nya, astaga. 5-2.
Ash now the one that try to hold the line, but Jemkin's able to spot him, gets over to the side, slides away from the paranoia. Takes Ash's head clean up, but Karon still. The aforementioned overdrive still in the back pocket for him.
Ini 80.
So they're creeping forward, but how do you really try to isolate this? You
Quality-nya coba kita naik jadi 5-7-20 ya. Oke. RRQ dapat match.
Sparrow's clean with the shot.
First kill, but they just can't survive the trades. RRQ is quick to pounce on the target. Stuck in garage. Winning a couple of these duels, even the long range through the window. I mean, it's just how fast Jemkin is here, ready for another trade. I look at the awareness that he has, the killer instinct. Can wait for another prey to walk into his crosshairs.
Nice, massive.
And the paranoia betraying Ash in that moment, just revealing his location effectively. As a fake here from jumped from in front of a lobby to in front of the spawn on the seaside, so trying to make them think, and look at this, it's forcing them to have to try to clear over towards spawn, and even then that backside B position likely still going to be a question mark for them. Karon, however, tucks into the corner, able to find one. Jemkin's going to be taken down! As Karon manages to find 3!
Yah, malah rata coy.
Right in front of his fangs.
Yah, malah rata coy RRQ-nya.
Yet now here with it. He will fall, Gen.G. Still some fight left in him. Looking to take this into OT.
I tell you what, it's definitely clear that Karon's been studying their VODs from 2025, because those are some shades of Foxy 9, and this one working right around the poison orb set up for him. He's able to just continue to widen the angle. Good movement to separate himself from the spray. Not sure how he survives all the way up to the 3rd kill even. That's me.
Access here for RRQ. They go for the Sheriff. Thrifty. For the moment, it's just Ash boosted up on top of the box. They're trying to get the spot out, but Texture dialed in on the angle and long, but too much movement. The shot goes high, and Jemkin does take him down. Now suddenly, Ash is left alone. And the cross for that into the corner, but still a player advantage. The operator recovered, handed to Xfero. Looks like he's just going to go for the peek in towards the link.
Positions aren't bad for RRQ.
Oke, jalanku bagus. Ini dari servernya. Okay.
Could have won, but Jemkin is just so damn deadly. Now the overdrive. There's a lockdown in play. He's trying to flush them out. He's trying to get them out of the sight.
Wah, nge-lag. Enggak. Ini dari jaringannya. Dari server.
Best Gen.G.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
nice.
Always close games between the two, but RRQ will come out victorious in the first map once more. Gen.G's pick of Haven. Doesn't look like Texture immediately sharing a piece of his mind here on just some things that they want to keep note of in the first map.
Match pertama RRQ menang itu maksudnya.
You know, in the grand scheme of things, sure, the Gen G squad, I mean, these are big changes. Caron onto a new role, you've got 2 new players coming.
Massive.
Yeah, so they're going to have to iron out some of the work, but it does look like RRQ just hasn't missed a beat coming into this offseason.
I mean, this was the deficit we were kind of talking about for Gen G. All the changes, RRQ, it's just the coaching staff. It's just that one little piece that you have to be worried about here. And there was already such a solid foundation laid out that it's easy enough to pick up the pieces. For Gen G, I mean, they're basically completely rebuilding from here. So, maybe that's hyperbolic, but that is a nasty shot from Jemkin.
Yeah, the fact that there was an adjustment there, wasn't just pre-aimed, is so impressive from Jemkin. Perhaps one of the duelists that just somehow oddly still feels like he hasn't gotten enough of his flowers because of the bit of a flop that RRQ had at the international stages.
Oh, turn it off!
Oh no!
Look the VOD! Oh, dearie me.
This is disastrous.
16 first kills, but only the 10 rounds collected. That is brutal. That just goes to show how good RRQ have been in these mid-round adjustments and how frazzled Gen G was getting, especially in that first half.
Yeah, it had to have been a lot of those rounds where they just weren't able to fully make up their confidence calls because, my goodness, that is a big gap in first kills.
Kita nggak bisa lihat gimana gameplay di match
the
pertama.
question becomes, is this a change that is permanent with Ash playing the smokes, Caron playing on the Sentinel role? Or is this something that's a little bit more specific to Haven, where they really love to run this comp in particular? We're about to find out, perhaps, because coming up next, I believe we have a
12-10 kayaknya.
Gen G fighting for a map win.
RRQ salah entry terlalu kecepatan, jadi 12-11 dan nanti kita bisa menang. Kita break dulu, guys, untuk masuk map yang kedua.
Look at taken down. Moniat lining up too. However, Jemkin is being brought forward, but
Ash is able to lock it in.
they have a way of trying to clear him. No. Locking his texture.
Push out. We're going to wait to see him for reaction.
Trying to hold his own. Finds the first. The swing back out. Gets the second. Moniat striking. Will be able to peel back that vehicle. No one there.
11 kills so far for the Gen G squad under Locky's
shot there
name.
on the Locky. Just going to go swooping forward. Very healthy for them as Jemkin with that interception, but
Farah had his eye on the clock. That's just enough to ignite it since Jemkin had already pushed out a seed.
Locky hits a second. Jemkin trading one back. Slide into the corner. Quick headshot there from Texture. Comes through. Jump around the corner. Ash going to be good for one, but Xfero looking for the fourth. Here on Haven. Here's the reveal. Into the kill. Looking for a kill, but as those shots come through, seems like he will destroy. Paranoia playing very far forward, very good for the moment. The swing out, finds another shot. Moniat dead. Cushy puts the spike down on the floor, but cannot escape. Ball bank shots is going to be there. However, tucks into the corner, able to find one. Jemkin going to be taken down. But Jemkin's right there, closes it out.
Yeah, I bet on myself. So big that it become crazy. Let out the beast, no JK. Don't play with me, better mind your business. I cannot stop now, I ain't finished. I'ma keep on going till I got that. Okay, the way that I'ma do it, they can top that. No way. I think it's time that they pay y'all. Let's go. Yeah, I bet on myself. Yeah, I bet on myself.
7 menit break.
Yeah, I bet on
Ayo,
myself.
silakan kalian yang mau makan dulu. Silakan guys, masih 7 menit. Santai saja. Kan gini enak cuy, semoga nanti match kedua aman-aman aja ya, tolong ya. Ya tolong nih kerjasamanya nih. Fix servernya fix ini mah. bertumbuh, berkembang jadi lebih baik.
Welcome to SVL. The Soup Valorant League begins now.
Match pertama di RRQ menang, kalah 0-2 dari SVL. Cukup mengagetkan.
You're watching the Soup Valorant League, SVL.
Sebenarnya cukup mengagetkan. Ntar guys. SVL apa? Save. Apakah sudah mulai? Oke, 2 menit lagi masih ada. Tunggu aja kawan-kawan. Yoi, betul. Kayaknya nggak kali ini sih mereka bisa menang sepede itu. Cuman tadi ya, walaupun agak grafiknya yang sangat-sangat tidak layak untuk dilihat, cuman komunikasi mereka udah dapet sih. Kayak mereka mainnya lebih sabar, nggak berasa gerusuk gitu. Dan semoga nanti di on season ya, di liganya mereka bisa main kayak gini. Mereka bisa main seperti ini. Gitu. Karena yang kita butuhkan Ya, karena yang RRQ butuhkan itu kalau main di liga itu simple. Mereka banyak konsisten. Mereka banyak konsisten, nggak usah berasa kerusuk. Masuk, ramping, masuk lane, udah menang. Simple itu guys. Tapi yang buat simple itu susah. Memang simple tapi itu susah. Oh. Apakah tembus 1000 views ini? Apakah tembus 1000 views ini? Please dong, jaringan dong. Tolong dong, naik dong. Jangan merah dong. Tolong dong, jangan merah dong. Iya, gitu dong. Hijau. Harus hijau. Ayo dong, bisa dong. Oke. Yang adalah benes. Please dong, jaringan dong. Hijau dong.
We're back and about to go into our second map here of the second series on the second day of the SVL RRQ. It will draw first blood. Take down Gen G. As of course, we have the players here for Gen G using the Faker mouse brought to you by Razer. And well, spoilers.
Oh, well,
spoilers.
I think unfortunately. Sorry, Faker, but I think this is catching our eye a little bit more here in the Valorant scene. It looks like Zinx might be playing a little waylay.
Yeah, come on yet with the Astra. I mean, yeah, just go ahead. Stream across everybody. Let's just go ahead and spoil it all.
Yeah. Oh, I see a little
Okay.
Okay, all right. Piece it together, everybody. You can do it. We have faith in our...
Substitution kan dilakukan?
We haven't really seen too many very successful vetoes. Like, even if you've gotten the win, we haven't really figured out if that was because of the veto or simply because the team was better. And I am curious how it's going to look in this matchup, because personally, this is one of the me having a specific theory on how the agent should be played.
Oh my god!
Usually, you know, I at least have my own preferences. And Vito's one where I'm just like, I believe he's better than I think he is, but I can't quite put my finger on it. So I'm curious to see what the interpretation is on both sides. It actually seems like when we looked at the loading screen there.
Oh, server ya kawan-kawan ya. Ada server ya, karena jaringanku bagus.
So just
jadi
want to
OBS-nya
avoid that
bagus,
comfort.
walaupun kuning.
The veto on both sides, it will be interesting. It does make sense in concept. A map like Abyss. Able to use some of those faster rotates as well with a couple of his teleports. And also, if you do, especially now with lesser util, you gotta go in and make sure that you have all the power you need, whether it's on attack or a retake. That interceptor will do work. And there you have it. I mean, we've got everything. We got Vito, we got Tejo, we got Waylays.
But yeah, but it's still not what I expected, because I was thinking about it earlier. I was like, oh, maybe Crazy Guy will go back to playing, you know, the Tejo. It's been looking good now that you kind of have like the normalized util and everything like that. Nope, he's playing Breach, which is a bit of a rarer sight when it comes down to Abyss.
Yeah.
I still don't think I've seen anyone get ulted off the map by Rolling Thunder.
Yeah, I don't think it definitely hasn't happened in Tier 1, I don't think.
Yeah, not that I can recall.
And we're waiting for it.
Maybe today's the day.
Yeah, I mean, it did get smaller. The Rolling Thunder did get smaller.
That is very true.
It's a little tougher.
It was one of my first thoughts, though, when we unveiled Abyss back at Master Shanghai.
Yeah.
Doing the show match. But still haven't...
Oh my god.
Watch it! So, let's go ahead and get into map 2. See if RRQ are just going to be closing this one out nice and easy.
This is SVL.
Continuing to have the upper hand over Gen G in 2025, or if Gen G can take this a distance, get over to Split.
Now it should be noted that we continue to have Charon on that Sentinel role. they stick with, or if it's something they're experimenting with here during the SVL. Gen G is going to be on the attacking side as we wait for the overlay to load up. RRQ on defense. Don't get confused with the double vetoes here.
Yep. Quick little refract back as Jefferson's going to be taken down. Shouldn't have the HUD up here shortly for you. There you go. Oh, there's people in the chat going, where's the HUD? But for now, Dust is going to settle. It's just going to be a little bit of damage suffered here by Zinx and Charon, but a kill in their favor. And now a pivot across as word comes in from Zinx saying it's been all quiet on this B side of the map.
Yeah, but here's the thing with the map change. Look at how quickly Xfero is able to catch this on the flank. He can't land the kill, though.
Can't land it, but does get some decent damage across. Nokia tag Zinx now down to 40.
Okay.
Just trying to make it a little bit easier for their future endeavor as Rocket goes out. Cushy trying to get him there with that salvo, but change up on the plant spot from Lakia. Doesn't mean that he ends up getting stranded a little bit. Charon able to find Crazy Guy, finds a third. And Texture will collect the final two. Pistol goes the way of Gen G, opening up here on the attack.
It was a really good reset from Gen G.
Gak ada live YouTube ya, ini di websitenya SOOP, SOOP.
Reset, yeah, we have the numbers advantage. They started rotating great. If they haven't, we still have the bigger numbers if we go over to the B site.
Coba tambah lagi dari modemnya.
Or from mid, rather. All but secures the fact that the site should be empty.
Chill, guys. I will try my best.
Still in a good mood.
Yeah, singing his favorite song, asking for a gun pickup.
Ini kan jangan lupa sama saya supaya tadi dukungannya
He's got a Marshall in hand. Charon does have one as well.
Kalian berkembang, kalian bisa
You're going to look to play the man. There you go, chest shot. Jemkin's going to be taken down. Okay. Crazy Guy living up to the name. Not there, but Charon with a quick adjust, finding Vanya mid. Gets rid of Xfero as well. Clean shots off the Marshall. Spot looking for the hip fire. Texture will fall. Dink onto Zinx. Kill.
Ini dia yang tidak mau, guys.
Bring this round
kita mau dari tim ini
to an end.
For all of us.
Misinfo.
Moving on, Charon with some sharp shots, and suddenly just
5-0 start for him.
Yeah, briefly in my mind, I'm just thinking, what would Charon Chamber look like? You know?
Yeah, there was a world where that was gonna be played here on this map. It was a thought. Amount of firepower here for Gen G. Those Marshals have evolved into Guardians. Hold on for Zinx as well. As for now, it's just Charon alone.
Need that back.
A little bit of a veto standoff on B as wow. Okay, it's just full timing.
Yeah, hard read on it. I guess Astra knows how Astra plays. Knows that the team's going to want to use that dissipate.
Dari aku aman, guys. Dari aku hijau. Dari aku drop frame-nya itu speed-nya 3000
Locking out. I mean, Moniette is just destroying them.
Anyone else want to cross?
Yeah.
Anyone else want to cross the smoke?
This is the nebula of death, apparently.
Dari server soapnya, guys.
Charon now dead. Let linger towards B. Solid catch for Xfero. Try to see if they can put a dent in this or if it's just going to be a flawless.
You know, the Vandal and the Guardian, so if they can even get just one kill each, it's not the end of the world for Gen G. It's about an even ending.
Still thrown into A main. Should give RRQ all the info that they really need to start repositioning over towards this B side of the map.
30 seconds left.
We'll have the okay, never mind. Setup's gone.
Well, yeah, it's a free site now. They'll still be cautious entering in. They'll note that the interceptor has been set up as well. Keep that in mind for the future round. Spike planted, and look at Ash moving forward. 2v4, so you want to get those kills as early as possible. Best angle for multi-kills, but he'll work it as much as he can. A crossfire set up.
So the smoke, the footsteps now going to be heard. And no, just a little bit frazzled. Texture now swooping in around the back. Able to find one, swaps the weapons immediately. TP's out. It's back over here onto the site, but they have no idea where he's gone to.
Likewise, Soap.
Mr. 3K. RRQ get themselves on the board. It's still relatively good damage.
Weapons, another piece of armor, and you get the spike plant. Genji's okay with that round. Just feels like it might have been doable, so that's where it feels a bit unfortunate. But overall, the veto duels, sometimes that happens as well. A well-played round for Genji. RRQ just count their blessings.
Oh, I wanted to see Picture's player cam at the end of that one. Surely he started feeling it. Now going into the buy, Dimensional Drift online.
Exactly. He's got his ultimate. They can go very aggressive with.
Dari aku aman guys, sekali lagi dari aku aman.
Oh.
Ya. Dari aku aman, benar-benar aman.
With the clean one tap.
Now if you take a look at the minimap, Charon trying to work the other side, especially now that you've lost power in mid. That B side doesn't feel so safe anymore unless you can push out forward. So he's looking to see if there's any RRQ is patient, drone out in mid, spots two again and says, okay, they're still split. They're not snatched just yet. With only 50 seconds left on the clock. Now it's going to be A, but during that time, we see another star added in from...
Langsung kita ambilkan 1080 ya. Dan aku aman. Walaupun speednya agak goyang dikit. Ngelek kan? Ngelek guys.
Kinda goes crazy here at backside. Fighting away here, waiting for the reinforcements to get a bit closer, given that he's down to 21 health. Charon.
Weapon streaming.
Forward, hunting a bit here, would love to try to get rid of this waylay. Nice and early. Tries to go with a wide swing, and Chemkin is absolutely destroyed.
Wah Tuhan, ngelag banget servernya, please.
Chemkin, oh, doesn't have a care for that at all. 4K going to be scooped up, and that.
There's just bait, fight after fight until they run out of time, eventually finishing off the final kill as well. Earns him the conversion paths going into the next round. But Zinx, I mean, whoa, okay, what in the world? A nice little dodge with a triple Lutz.
Look, I mean, just wanted to double check it because I was pretty certain that he had never played the Waylay. I was correct in that, but he's also never played a duelist in a trackable game. Suspect that he's got plenty of experience playing in solo queue, but only played Cypher, Vice, pure Senti. Well, he's one away from the convergent paths, but Chemkin does have his online. Currently situated on the opposite side of the map, where Ash is just trying to see if there's going to be any forward push out from the B side defenders. Not to be seen though, so Genji is going to start getting clustered up, ready to strike onto A.
This is one of the best ways I think that Genji can try to get a little bit more of that advantage.
Oke, Waylay-nya mau masuk, entry, tiba-tiba dia nge-lag.
After shot.
Oke, katanya kalau mau lancar turunin lagi, iya.
Lucky not going to connect. Cushy finds himself a second as texture now falls. Home clear. The ready as Ash is trying to go on the flank, but Chemkin is just far too wise to it and far too prepared. Avoid the shock darts. They flush out the enemy Sova, and RRQ gain the lead.
A good hold, but what I was saying was Genji, if RRQ's not ever going to push out from any side of the map, you just got to use the fact that they're going to be holding defaults. You can use that veto to deny any of the util that's going to try to delay you and get in. The problem being because the moment there's even 2-3 seconds of delay, that's when the backup arrives.
Oke, 3-2.
What we make it that you can destroy the stars? but each and every single one has the same health as a barrier mesh.
Honestly, I think Vito players would take that.
Looking to push our way forward here onto the A side. A little bit pace here from Gen G. On yet here at Heaven, ready for a pre-fire. And all
Itu guys, udah aku pin website sub.
Spike does
Nanti
get
kalian tinggal
planted.
cari yang ada
Lucky does have a Hunter's
banner
Fury.
Valorantnya. Tuh.
The interceptor out. DP's out as well.
Extra able to find one. Crazy guy gone. Cosmic Clyde is committed here, but now the Dimensional Drift goes in just so they can have full vision. Shock Dart lobbed in. Gravity well, we said Maniet able to find one. The Shock Dart connecting. Maniet taken down, and now it's all an Xpero. The 1v2.
Aduh, nggak bisa.
Hunter's Fury going to be committed. Xpero desperately trying to find the angle.
Nice.
Lucky able to hop away out towards
Nice.
safety. Time not quite there, but oh! The shot is Xpero will take everything out of their grasp.
Ya, nggak bisa defuse. Oke, better, thank you. Ya, nggak bisa defuse. Ya, nggak bisa defuse. Ya, nggak bisa defuse. Ngelek, cok.
My watch.
Nggak bisa
An
defuse.
incredible attempt.
Sabar ya.
Nice.
Gonna be happiest about the Gen G. I mean, yes, 2 ultimates committed, but did get 2 out of
Ya,
RRQ
kan
plus the
dia
win.
360 dah.
But look at this
360 aja masih ngelek-ngelek.
Get so
Turun
much
lagi.
value.
80.
Everyone's
Oh,
on that
Nanti
farmer.
titik semua
Does
guys.
get tagged. Knocked down to 42.
Titik nanti.
Rough go of it so far here for Ash.
Immediate reaction from Gen G to re-clear this. They've pushed out so far on the side of RRQ that Gen G knows if they don't at least put some counter pressure on this, they have zero control of the
Ini
map. But
map
do they
picknya
think
RRQ
to
ya?
check the box?
Tadi Heaven map picknya
Especially if Gen-
Gengi. Kita bisa menang. Maaf teman-teman.
Bengals, you've got that cross cut to just go ahead and try to TP out.
But the bigger thing for RRQ is they know they haven't fully come back to B, so they can stack
Entry
3
kah?
people on A.
Entry.
Path's going to be sent over towards Tower, but able to be backpedaled away
Okay.
from Satoshi. Not going to get caught by that one.
Nice,
Maniac going to be
Marianne
stunned up.
dapat.
Crazy guys there with a bailout.
Dapat 2, dapat
Zinx
3.
does fall. A kill apiece.
Ya, kalau nggak
Players here
nampak, nggak
on A,
apa-apa.
and one found on the flank as
Kenapa?
well. Xpero
Oh.
trying to join in. Quickly just get intercepted.
Naik banget Tuhan. Dulu latensi mode, coba kita matikan dulu latensi.
Wait.
Ya. Better kah dia?
Or rather, the Armageddon going to be lobbed in, but he is stunned up, taken down.
Nice.
Cushy has this on.
4-3.
Again, costs a lot to make sure that they're able to hold on to it, but hold on to it they will. And as I
Okay,
was
Mix,
saying, the
matikan
fact
dulu
that they
latensi
still
mode ya.
leave Xpero right
Matikan
next to
dulu
the
latensi mode. Walaupun enggak juga.
information to stack the other side because Genji never fully commits, and Genji's probably scratching their head thinking, I mean, did RQ just gamble? On
How is he busting
to be
them?
main.
Timeout.
Time
So
out.
a little bit of a curiosity, and that's gonna call for the timeout.
Time out dari Gengi. Kayaknya Gengi nih, bukan kayaknya sih. Gengi pasti bakalan mau maksa ke map 3. Pasti, gak mungkin gak. Walaupun ini hanya sekedar off season, pasti mereka mau maksa game 3 nih. Texture Lakia. 2 player akademi Gengi main guys. 2 player akademi. Oh iya, apa nih klub? Better ya guys ya. Better ya. Tapi masih 360. Berarti low latensinya kita matikan. Kita coba naik di 50 tadi nggak sanggup. Coba deh 7-20.
I thought they were just going to jump off the side of the map.
I mean, hey, you're not going to be able to get some frags. We'll see how the first duel goes and if they make up their mind afterwards. Should be noted that Ash also having a bit of trouble logging into this map. 0 kills so far. 5 deaths.
Things already doing some damage, just trying to get across there.
Iya, dari
Spotted,
antara
and he's stuck.
kemungkinan besarnya dia paling banyak
Got a
dari
bit of a
server
suspicion
dari web
on his
subnya.
position.
Dari aku juga
Slide
jaringannya
forward.
agak
Maybe they try
ini
to
kan,
cause a
agak
distraction.
naik turun.
Jump around the
Habil
backside.
drop. Tapi
Clear of that, but Jemke just continues to play forward, finds the second shot, Lockheed dead, and Zinx has to use the dash just to go for the
kadang
exit.
dia merah, kadang dia hijau. Tapi kebanyakan hijaunya sih.
Loom of the Nebula just trying to block off the vision so the spike can be
Ayo kita
recovered.
fokus nonton lagi yuk. Ini udah better
Man,
grafiknya.
but
Mereka
they're
rotate.
still very far away from getting themselves onto
Udah
one of the
kehilangan
spike
2 player
sites.
dari Genginya. Nah, ini poin
Well,
untuk
they'll just
RRQ.
take their chances on the other side of the
Harusnya
map
poin
where
untuk
Sparrow's
RRQ.
waiting with full util.
Harusnya poin untuk RRQ nih, harusnya
Got
ya.
the trap, he's got the interceptor. Interceptor
30
being
seconds
used as you see the smokes come out. And this is one of those
Ketahuan
things
harusnya.
about this site. You basically have to throw util from far away.
Nice hit spots the first, saw the second, he swings back in, and Ash gets himself on the board with that kill.
Pasnya low, ya bener kan. Oke, merah guys, sorry, jangan aku. Naik lagi dia. Mau fokus game.
Just gonna have to be
Kata-kata Mas. Jadi mau gimana? Jadi mau gimana?
stretching the lead.
Yeah, if you're Gen G, I mean, you got the spike plant. You were able to build up a little bit more econ. Otherwise, especially given the first 2 deaths, it was going to be a tough round. You're not going into an eco assuming you're going to lose, but once you lose 2 people, it does get pretty
Nah,
tough.
makanya itu sekarang gini, coba deh.
And especially on a map
Masnya
like
ke
Abyss,
website
those long
Sub,
sight lines
ya,
on
baru
the initial
nonton
entry.
ini SVL
It's
turnamennya.
quite difficult.
Kalau memang nggak nge-lag, berarti dari jaringan aku. Tapi kalau nge-lag juga,
I want
berarti
to
dari
kill this
servernya.
guy, but I don't know, like, there's another
Which guy?
Which guy, crazy
Ini-
guy? I mean, what?
Kita anggap aja kayak sambil live chat gitu dong.
Be right back.
Back onto a buy. This could be a major make-or-break round here for Gen G. Jemke out front, just clearing out the trap. Decides to back away with that.
Okay, this time it's going to be a committed full re-clear from Gen G. The trap once again set by RRQ.
Got the interceptor there just behind the
Okay.
pillar.
Coba entry.
They try to go for this.
Berapa sih? 360 kan.
In the drop down quickly.
Lagi deh.
That's an incredible read. Even though they didn't quite check it the last time around.
You gotta wonder about how desperately quickly they wanted to try to clear out that drone. What are they hiding? What are they protecting? A decent little sus out here from them. Smoke's now starting to fall. Karen able to find one. Gets the other 2. That's Moniette now. Left alone. Hounded down by Texture. Gen G. Seems like the timeout call ahead of the buy ends up working a treat. Solid little read. Good setup. Just 1 round separating.
It's been an incredibly close map. RRQ should have had the better flow of things in a lot of these rounds. Gen G not backing down from the fight. Over on the B side,
Nice.
it's going to pose a different question for RRQ. They cannot rely on that veto to get them all the information on the B side.
Curious when we see this evolution come through from McSparrow. It's been online for quite some time.
Yeah.
Hasn't really. Earned.
I do like this changeup. You just
Tut, 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 tut.
you can
Apa nih, Cok? 1000. Terus tuh menurutnya.
As he slips for the exit. Caron, get dialed in. Gets the reload, gets the double tap. McSparrow gone. Caron, a 1-man wrecking crew here in round 10.
I've seen enough. Give me Charon Chamber. Bring it out on split.
Oh, please.
Enemy
I've seen enough. Give me Kieran Chamber.
Yep, I'm right there with you. Well, he's got a 4K. Can he do what texture's not allowed? He cannot.
Hey,
And Ash is there to go ahead and
ini
pick
dia.
up the last piece.
Ini dia.
Great round from Karon. Gen G. They tie it up at 5-5. Now with a chance to regain the lead.
Yeah, it just had to be the veto that they get caught by a mid. The fault line was so good. It was a good trap set up by RRQ, but he's able to cross cut out. And then just keeps the distance.
Spike planted.
아 그러니까 할래 말래.
밑에 걔.
아 조용히 좀 해.
Wah, ngelag banget anjir.
Attempt to get an ace at a global event.
Oh, there's
He's pursuing. He's looking for a little bit more.
Oh, what?
And now he's on for the ace. Monyet.
P2.
It's gonna be hightailing out of there. You can imagine texture
Monyet
screaming.
jumping down.
He's trying to flood his ears, but Monyet, he stops him. A wry smile. And some hearts across the stage.
Apa tadi?
It's a Google Play flawless. But Monyet says, I'm going.
Apa yang terjadi?
Oh my goodness.
Wow. But what a round here from Zinx.
I just blew up the whole middle of the map, honestly. Wow, that double. And this one too.
Pin komen.
Nice and calm, honestly.
Ya Putra Adit Pratama tengok pin komen.
아 그러니까 할 거야 말
Website sub.
Oh, it's so good, but we're right into the
Nih,
action.
kalian cari
Dimensional
sub,
drift here from Texture.
baru
It's
pilih
a
ini
very
Valorant.
empty side of the moment from the RRQ.
Nih guys, ya SOP
Nice,
tuh
should have
udah.
been spotted there, but now
Oke.
trying to get everybody into position. One charge away from having a rolling stun.
Kalian tes tuh, ngelek atau enggak kalian nonton.
Oh,
Genji's
Is Tuhan.
cross. Karon
Baca pin
untapped by
komen
that one.
guys. Website sub.
He's going to be taken down right off the rib. Texture now going to be flushed out as well.
70 buat. Oke 70.
Push
70.
coming through.
70.
Getting traded back, and now
Komen,
it's going
guys.
to be the
Ini
player
mantap.
advantage for
Itu website
RRQ.
sub, guys. Pin komen, website sub. Astaga.
There's Fury, but now he's just not going to have the time. As the
Defusing.
darts go in, but they do
Patah-patah.
not deal
Nice.
damage. Sparrow is wondering when we're going to be seeing. Mitigates the shocks to get RRQ a 6-6 half.
yeah, really
Guys,
good
ya.
ultimate.
Nih guys. STPS sublive.com nih deh. Copy deh. Copy deh. Copy deh. Copy deh. Copy deh. Copy deh. Ngelek, oi.
Been dragged out of it either.
Replace pin message.
Yep, shock me, bro.
Halftime.
Tuh. Ya, silakan kalian sekalian nonton situ. Kalau kalian mau
You
nonton
know
secara
what?
langsung,
The mirror matchup
Kalian
in the
nonton di sini
Sentinel,
nge-lag,
mirror
silakan
matchup in
nonton
the
di
duelist,
websitenya.
and mirror matchup
Kalian
on
lihat.
the score.
kalian ikutin ngelek atau
We
enggak.
go over to
Kalau
RRQ, but
kalian
if you
ngelek, berarti dari
consider
websitenya.
historically
Kalau
how this
enggak,
map
berarti
plays
ada.
out, then you gotta imagine RRQ's looking better. Oh, this fan. 27 days until he has to start his mandatory military service. But he's happy he's here.
Zinx. Academy player. Harusnya. Tidak, mungkin tidak. Kemungkinan. Black, astaga.
Velocity of Valorant.
Sorry.
All right. Crazy scenes out here. Well, 6-6, the tie-up. Gen G. I mean, even though the scoreline is neck and neck, I feel like it's been looking overall cleaner compared to what we were seeing from them on Haven.
Yes, I would agree with that. I would definitely agree with that, and I think a big part of
SVL, tengok judul guys, tengok judul. Sub Valorant League 2025. Nontonnya di mana, Bang? Tengok kembali pin message ya, teman-teman. Oke, teman-teman tengok pin message. Tengok pin message-nya. Oke, itu udah aku cantumin di pin websitenya. Ya Tuhan.
Super consequential. Rush forward, Monyet surrounded.
Oh no.
Finding
Itu guys.
Genji.
Pin message guys.
Saturate. Does go through.
Pin message so.
Takes them both down at backside.
Nice.
Damn near flawless. RQ regain the lead.
Give you guys a hard time.
Monyet bought so much time
Let's go,
hanging out
RRQ.
in spawn, just waiting for the rotates, waiting for the flank. Draws their attention and then baits them into a little game of ring around the rosy, getting a double kill to his name. Impressive stuff.
Itu udah ya, teman ya. Tambahin lagi kata-katanya. Mana kata-katanya bisa diubah.
Failed.
They did. Texture. Silent drop. Go to the flash. Stealthstrom going to be sent forward though. Instantly gets the spot. And immediately makes him exit. Solid read here.
Sumer lagi. Naik please. Nice.
For this, but you don't have too many choices.
Cetar katanya, pangerannya kena.
On. Just having to wait that out.
Kayaknya mendingan ini jadikan live chat aja dah.
It's got a player.
Kayaknya ini jadikan live chat aja dah.
He's looking
Kita ubah judulnya ya.
up.
But
Ini
if
kita
Ant
jadikan
opens
live
up for
chat aja.
texture, there is a world where even if they don't get the round, everyone on
Like banget asli, like
RRQ,
banget.
so they
Live chat dah, kita ubah jadi live chat dah.
Good amount of damage here, but Texture going to get caught unawares. Cushy
Live sih.
picking him down, and Caron unable to line up the headshot. So an armory buy, but otherwise weapons going to be juggled for.
Soalnya teman-teman ya, kita ubah jadi live chat aja ya guys. Supaya kalian nggak komen apa ya, supaya kalian bisa enak nontonnya secara langsung gitu. Kita ubah jadi live chat. Naik banget. Ya.
The big
Anjay,
question is
2000
now
cuy.
going to become how well they
Thank you 2000-nya.
grow.
Texture's going to be the one to try to hold this down, but
ngelag ya,
he's going to
17
pants
orang
him.
nonton sekarang.
So
mohon
this
maaf.
outlaw here of Xfero.
Ini
And
tidak
one shot won't
seperti
kill him unless it's the
pengkhianatan
headshot.
guys. Jujur aja.
Thankfully.
Aku ubahin sekarang kita jadi live chat aja guys teman-teman.
Xfero
Enggak.
taken
Nggak pakai.
down. Very clean hit
Belum
there
beli
from
dia.
Texture.
Itu loh astaga. Pin komen itu
With
ada
the full
ada
armor.
linknya di
So
pin
now they get to keep
komen
stacking. And during that time, Zinx
www.supplies.com
takes
Valorant
over.
Engage.
Control overall drone.
Tapi kayaknya ini dari servernya dah. Dari websitenya.
In that second layer, but
Kebanyakan.
push forward though. He get done by Cushy.
Nanti ya coba beli kabelan ya, atau better kan. Pokoknya kita improve wes semua, kita improve.
Caron now dead. A
Ini dua ada,
3v3.
itu dua ada.
Texture still
Oke.
at 10
Ya,
HP.
dan nontonnya jadi
Push
kita
forward,
jadi live
Texture
chat
still
aja ya
able to
guys.
find value though. Cushy gonna be taken down. Now
Yeah,
two players
definitely.
here on the side is Texture. He's crazy with the kill, and Monyet looks to clutch it! And he's got it done!
I'm too shocked for them.
Monyet kah?
My ult's ready.
3 again.
Is the continuation.
3 is just not enough for Monyet.
Monyet guys, clutch dia. Astaga Tuhan, lag banget. Tidak. Ya, 25 orang menonton bersama aku, mohon maaf banget. Karena nontonnya secara ngelag-ngelag. Karena bukan mau keinginan aku.
To this.
Playset tuh yang
Sumpah guys, lag banget guys. Iya makanya, bener. Ini dari aku memang ada faktor nge-lag-nya kan, karena aku juga nggak pakai WiFi, pakai Orbit teman-teman. Produk dari Telkomsel. Nah, udah aku tambahin nih supaya nontonnya enak, tapi ternyata tetap sama aja nge-lag. Berarti bukan dari akunya. Makanya kayak berarti bukan hanya dari aku, tapi dari servernya juga, dari website subnya juga gitu. Boleh nanya sekali lagi ya, nontonnya di mana? Langsung aja cek di pin komen guys. Itu ada aku buat, please dibaca guys. Turnamennya apa? Turnamennya Sub Valorant League gitu. Oke? Ya, itu. Anjir banget banget, Cok. Astaga itu banget banget.
But also,
Wah, gila sih. Banget banget, guys. Seandainya. Du. Patah-patah coy. Wah, enggak banget sih. Tidak enak banget sih ini. Tidak enak banget untuk tonton. Nge-lag banget asli, nge-lag. Wah, nge-lag banget guys.
For the team and rounds it out.
Wah, nge-lag banget sih.
Standing.
Grand flow of things up here from Jet G, slowing down the ult cycle, slowing.
Nge-lag. Udah menit berapa guys? Udah menit berapa guys? Nge-lag guys, nggak bisa tonton. Wah, ngelag banget sih. Ngelag teman-teman, ngelag.
In library. So some answer has to be given here by RRQ, and just rushing into the site hasn't worked as the counterpoint. So do they fight for it, or do they at least bait it out and then re-clear either extremity a little bit more slowly, bait the lurk to eventually come out and show its head? That's the big question.
Jov, gawe Jov.
Jovi's choice is going to be.
Cek pin comment. Ayo guys.
We'll have to try to assess
Better
here.
ya, semoga aman ya, semoga aman. Semoga aman, please. Ngelag anjir. Wah, ini buat regional apa ya?
Still though.
42.
For the Rolling Thunder.
Push out. Otherwise, trying to see if there's reaction in mid. They are going to give it up.
Oh, astaga, gimana lagi? Ya ampun, ngelag banget.
Crazy guy going to be taken out.
Well, at least the Rolling Thunder was used to get them onto the site, so he found some value.
Try to clear the diffuser off. Dimensional Drift goes forward, taking this one out. Still standing, still breathing. Only 2 kills before Karen's finally able to shut him down and bring it to a 3v3. Texture, however, gonna try to rescale, has the up. Doesn't have a head on yet, takes it clean off because she gets traded at the same time. Sparrow looking for the elimination, softens him up, but the kill ends up going their way. Is Moneyette on the peak? Will once again find 3. How many in this map alone? As the timeout call works a treat in RRQ.
Do you see RRQ able to hold on to the post plant?
I think at least a third or a 4-3K here from Moneyette. RRQ now 1 away from getting up the match point. Texture operator still in hand. Looking over here towards the side of the map, but drops down, convergent path is there, but he still has the shot, reads it beautifully as Jemkin does end up falling at the spot onto multiple down, dips into the smoke. Nick Sparrow just ends up getting barrel stuffed as Ashley looks for a third but cannot find it. Texture with a second. Gen.G immediately reply back. 11-10. They want this to go to split.
They would love to take us to a third map, try to get that first victory at SVL, but overall, what an answer back from Gen.G. Just the immediate read on the round itself. Despite being hit by the hinder, Texture realizes he can't try to wind on the angle anymore, just accepts his fate, prepares for the shot, lands it. With that slowdown, Ash takes his opportunity.
Nah, ini kita jadikan live chat aja dah. Soalnya dari aku juga ngelag guys. Sorry ya. Oke, fix kita beli kabelan supaya better.
Handle.
Wah, anjir.
Moneyette turns back, spots 1, but eventually he's going to be overwhelmed. Weapon not going to be recoverable, but it's still a good amount of damage done. Texture now arrived, finds 1, the cross got the quick scope. Shuts down the veto, turns back to find Moneyette, gets the spot, wants the kill, and cannot get it. Still just going to be Mr. 3K, not for today it would seem. Gen.G, they tie it 11-11.
Transfer ready.
I think it would get this close towards the end of the second half, but now ults are continuing to come online for Gen G.
There's another timeout call.
Dating kuya.
Timeout.
Job, kerja job.
Last one used here for RRQ in fairly quick succession. Not wanting to see this go to OT, not wanting to see this go to split.
Nah, lancar.
See what the adjustments are. The fast hits, the executes, it hasn't been working out. Gen G is able to avoid them and refill the site, holding those angles that are advantageous for them.
Kalau jadikan left kan lebih enak. Kalian juga bisa langsung nonton di
RRQ is going to
websitenya.
need pretty much a brand fresh look in terms of overall pacing.
Let's go, Joff. Bring win for this team.
May admit for just a bit longer.
Come on in. Drop this. Economy once again broken down. Gen G in pole position to close out this map.
Texture at 25 kills. Zinx falling short behind with 22.
Silent drops the rope. Salvo goes past. Stealth drone now going to be sent. There's a flash. It's going to be enough to force the refract. Some control of mid. Afforded over to RRQ, but Zinx is still lingering nearby enough.
Yeah, they have to push forward so Zinx doesn't get any ideas.
Panicked on the peak. The other salvo sent the flush him out into the open. Fantastically done from Cushy. Jemkin, of course, is able to collect the head.
Wah, ngelek lagi dia. Terus masa nggak ada.
Have a dimensional drift if he really wanted to try to just scout this one out. Takes the gate crash, draws some attention, pushes forward, gets the spot, gets the headshot, and now it's just Crazy Guy with 11 HP, and Texture has the kill. The defuse in hand, and Gen G get up to map point.
RRQ was supposed to win this round. They figured it out. They combated mid. They pushed forward. They took full control of it. And I honestly don't mind them keeping it simple and just say we're going to continue going towards B. The idea was there. They don't run the risk of going back to A. But it eventually pays off. That Texture's just one step too quick.
Closingan. 60 atau 60.
Positioning was being gained by RRQ.
Point stream. Tak ada, coba ya. Setting.
Oh no.
He didn't get it.
No, the
Dropping 30. We'll see though if this comes to an end. Yes, it will. The Giga Crossfire set up on A main. As Lucky and Zinx will mow them all down. Gen G rallying back after dropping their map of Haven. They steal away RRQs, which means that we're not done yet. Split will decide the El Clasico.
Oh, you love to see it. Going to a banger map on map 3 between two rival teams. Wouldn't have it any other way. And honestly, very impressive holds from Gen G as RRQ continue to try to adapt their ideas, the pacing, where they're striking first, the defaults. It all came to a change. And I think the ideas were generally in the right place, but the execution gets shut down. Honestly.
Banget ya guys ya. Astaga. cepet banget cuy. Panas sekali.
$299 ACS, barely about to break the 300 line.
But you gotta say, Sinks right there
Yes.
with him. 4 kills behind. 277 on the ACS for the first time playing Duelist on any sort of stage, on any tracked game. That was a very clean one from him.
Ini sekali lagi ya.
We got a quick break.
To make their way in. Sure they get caught off, but I think
Not there, but crazy guys push out of the smoke. The Bucky not going to connect. Able to hop away out towards safety. Time not quite there.
Did RQ just gamble? Did they just fully rotate? I mean, you're going to lose, but once you lose 2 people, it does get pretty tough.
Safety up and over the top there. Goes Jemkin, but he himself looking to try to get out. He's able to do so for the rest of the team. Help them find the kill on the Jemkin, but Jem falling at the spot on the multiple down. Recoverable, but it's still good amount of damage done. Protection now arrived. Finds one that shuts down the veto. Pushes forward, gets the spot, gets the headshot. And now it's just crazy guy with 11 HP.
Yeah, I bet on myself. So big that it think I'm crazy. Let out the beast, no JK saying. Don't play with me, better mind your business. Can I stop now? I ain't finished. I'ma keep on going till I got that. Okay, the way that I'ma do it, they can top that. No way. I think it's time that they pay y'all. Let's go. Yeah, I bet on myself. Yeah, I bet on myself. Yeah, I bet on myself.
Nah.